Word is getting around that you vanquished the priestess in battle. Well done. Do you sense it?
What?
Something not quite with us.
Should I pretend that makes sense?
Waiting at the crossroads, knowing the decision to come. Time is against... Ah!
Varner! Are you all right?
Forgive me. It never gets easier, this trait of the Fire Mage. I hope you'll master it better than I.
Well, now that's interesting. So we came in here to get our new spells, and he started to go off on whatever that was. I think that may be the speech skill, communication with ethereal and unworldly forces. It'll be interesting to see if the side quest for the second trial is different from the side quest of the first trial, which is the, breaking into the rich guy's place and stealing the gem.
News turn. I hear your friend Bort has finished. This him of I. That's
Seeker of power. Employ your element. Find the
You did it, Dark. What of the
She's,
Are you all right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
You did what you had to do.
Yeah, I guess.
That's right, we did what we had to do, and we enjoyed it. Come on, Dark. Admit it. Okay, so very interesting. We were told to get our key in an opposing element. So I came here, and floating above the fountain is indeed a key. And I'm pretty sure we had to melt the ice here. This would probably freak out all the water mages if fire mages came in and started to light the place on fire. And there's our key. And with this, we can learn our new spells.
Now that I have the key, what is it supposed to unlock?
It's supposed to unlock the room, the chest in our room, if everything is the same.
receive your power.
Awesome. So we have a bunch of new spells. We have Flare, a dazzling but brief flash of light which can illuminate dark areas. We have Teleport, which is our handy-dandy teleportation spell. Our new spells are Firebomb, a time mine that can be cast anywhere on the ground, explodes automatically after timer expires. Narrow blast radius, medium damage. I don't know if I'm exactly thrilled with that spell, because I mean, I don't like the fact that it has a timer. Combust. A single enemy target can be set aflame. Damage over time. Oh, I love the DOT spells. Some of my favorite magics in game are DOTs. Fire spells.
Sometimes it is easy to forget that magic has less destructive applications. Believe it or not, it is useful to know them.
Nah. Flare.
From heat comes light. Aside from lighting dark places, it can prove an excellent distraction should others pay you too much attention. In any case, the giftless always seem impressed by such a simple skill.
And
For
Teleport,
those of
we
us-
know that's nothing new.
I would be on. This hall was once dedicated.
And of course we have monsters,
No,
which we
no.
know about. I'm just skipping through this. I like to, make sure we have all the dialogue filled
Ready?
in. But let's go ahead and
Attempt-
see what our new spells do. Considering the only time I fight in this game on this
clear-
playthrough is on boss fights, it's a good idea to have some knowledge about.
Firebomb is
What
a
the
most
spells do.
useful spell for dealing high damage. Go ahead, cast it at your opponent. Don't worry, no real harm will come to him within these walls.
Oh, I've
Good.
seen that spell before.
Remember, this spell can injure you too, so exercise caution.
It's what the final boss used on
Combustion
us.
can be used to set an opponent aflame. Why not try it out on Tyler?
Sure. Oh, that's a cool spell.
Magnificent! The more powerful your combustion spell, the longer the flames will dance upon your foe. Now that we have covered everything.
No, I want it.
Very well.
Well, very cool. Very cool new magic. Okay, let's get started on our second trial. Oh, hello. That's something you don't see every day.
If I didn't know better, I'd say he's seen better days. Are you?
I am. Was. I don't remember.
You're dead.
Yes.
Sorry, you're my first ghost.
Why am I here?
I have no idea. I haven't spent a lot of time in the philosophy hall.
I belong elsewhere. The wastelands. Find the camp. Find my peace. The traders.
I'll do my best. It's the unspoken mandate of the Fire Mage to help spirits in distress.
Thank you.
I've heard the bandits have a camp in the wasteland somewhere, and they've been known to trade illegally, or at least beyond the Lord's ability to tax them. It could well be the same one. Maybe there's someone around here who has knowledge of the wastelands, and who could direct me.
Okay, so it looks like the side quest for the Fire Mage is going to be different from the Water Mage,
Find my peace.
because we have to set this ghost to rest.
Have you a cut?
The only thing is, I don't want to set him to rest. I want to be evil, so I don't really know how to do that. But it is one thing that I'm going to have to figure out by talking to people. So as soon as I find the right person to talk to, I'll let you know.
I've heard that silent, rough-looking fellow in the tavern used to consort with the wasteland bandits. Better watch your step around him.
Found out that the silent tough fellow works with the bandits, so that might actually help us determining, what to do next. Wastelands.
What's it to you?
I hear you know it well.
Who told you that?
People?
Sounds like you don't care much for people.
What do you mean?
Go on, keep talking. If my throat weren't so dry, I'd tell you what happens to kids who ask too many questions.
So is he not going to help us?
Go on.
Or do we have to buy him a drink? There we go.
I know what you're doing. You're wasting your time.
So, another one then?
You bet.
It's like Thor. Another! Do I have another one? No, I don't, but we do have plenty of money because I won a bunch of money off of Demon's deal.
What?
We still can't buy the mug of liquor, but we can buy some more.
You've
But
doubt me.
I guess that's all the mug of ale we can buy. I hope this is enough.
You think you're getting somewhere with this? Well, come on. Where's the next one?
Alright. I really hope we
What'll
can buy
you-
another one.
You've
but
doubt me.
That's strange.
ah,
So I don't have any more drinks. But I need to get more drinks from him.
I came. Mine. You gotta. Makes a good special. Go on. Keep talking. If my throat weren't so dry, I'd tell you.
Interesting. I'll have to figure this out and I'll be back. This is interesting. I went to go talk to Bend and there's a half mug of ale option.
First rule of the tavern, never take another man's drink.
But you could take his.
Shut up, pug. That is, unless you intend to pay.
Okay.
Watch your back out.
I would like to pay.
How much is my mug of ale worth to you, mage?
5.
You're getting warm.
10.
The ale is yours. Take it.
Sweet. Now, can we ask him for his mug of ale?
This is my birthday drink.
It's your birthday today?
Of course. Isn't it, Finn?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Anyway, I can't give you my birthday present unless... Hey, you're a mage, right?
Yeah?
Sharp, isn't he?
I'll trade you if you show me some magic.
Now, I know what to do here. We need to show him that light spell. It was
I hope the tower doesn't find out about this.
It was told that this spell entertains normal people.
Cut that out!
Sorry.
Sorry.
That was great. I'm impressed.
It doesn't take much.
Here, have my ale.
And now what we can do is we can mix the ale together.
These two
Can't we?
These
Huh. Maybe we'll just have to give him each one.
Half a mug's worth nothing, kid.
Form in a flask?
These
There we go. We just had to talk to him first.
All right, what do you want to know?
the location of the bandit camp.
Fine. Like I'm ever going back there. Listen. From the Wasteland's entrance, head west until you can travel no further. Walk north until the ground is split by twin chasms. Then go east a short way. The place is hidden in plain sight.
Can't write that down. West until no further. North till chasms, east a short way. Fantastic. Okay, I'll meet you guys in the wastelands and then we'll do this together. So direction said to go west until you can't go any further. So we're just gonna keep going this way. It's a long way. If you're wondering, I'm using the escape button to basically teleport. Once you have a direction, if you press escape, it just goes that way. And then we go east short way. Okay, maybe you have to go east here. Aha! This is new. Let's go ahead and fire off a save. Fire off because we're a fire mage.
The gate poses no problem now.
Yeah, it's open. Oh, hello! Whoa, wait, whoa! I wasn't expecting combat. I wasn't expecting little tiny snakes to be, like, running at me either. Whoa! What am I fighting?
I'm not.
Great, I don't have... I don't have any more mana potions for some reason. How did I forget to buy those? Ah, don't get close to him. Man, this is a tough fight because of all those little tiny guys that are following us. Oh, I'm getting outnumbered. Wait, we're done?
Either way, a camp.
Oh, what just happened?
I had better.
Okay, let's melt off the lock.
That spell doesn't generate enough heat to melt the metal lock.
Guess you can't do that. Need to find a key. Uh-oh. So it looks like the game did some weird thing where it ended combat for us, but the combat was still going on. So we were still getting hit. Man, this combat is very, very annoying if you're not if you don't have any gems or anything. And stupid me didn't buy mana potions, which could have really helped in this fight. I may have to go back and get some mana potions because our fire circle spell is deadly on these little guys. But without that spell, these things will eat us alive. Quite literally, might I add. Come on. Ah! The only problem is this may actually stop me from getting that achievement that I was working towards. Because you're only supposed to fight 4 fights, and I guess this is an extra fight. I didn't really mean to fight this fight, but I wanted to try to do the side quest. What did we get from this thing? We got Slitber's Scale. Sable-like iridescent serrated. These scales are from no ordinary reptile. The only problem though is we need a key for the oh, look at the sparkle. It's like the game is telling us, hey, look over here. Well, problem is we can't.
I cannot break it with my hands.
You just take the whole thing with you?
I'll need to do something about that lock first.
Very interesting. Whoa! I didn't know you could just use that spell like that.
That spell doesn't generate enough.
Okay, so we have to.
A blade.
Oh, you could like chop it off, couldn't you? How about a crowbar?
I can't use. I can't. I can't. I can't.
Oh, hello, we got a bandit. That was kind of random. Bandit just comes running at me. I wonder if he has a key. All I know is I remember how sharp that pointy stick is, so I don't want anything to. I can't move! I can't move! Ah! I couldn't move. I got stuck. That was disappointing. And unfortunately, we don't seem to have any recent saves, do we? Nope. I'll be back in a few, guys.
I can't. There's a journal tucked into his clothing.
Alright, so we killed a bandit, and we probably killed that snake. Entry number 42. There are days when I question the wisdom of joining this brazen brotherhood. The heat, the flies. Did I mention the heat? Then there are days like this one when a witless but wealthy traveler wanders into our territory, carrying no less than 2 precious gemstones. It's a shame that the third is missing.
The venom really took a toll.
I must try to find it while my brothers are scorching the wastelands. Perhaps the stones will be worth enough to chapter passage south, where it's cooler. Curse this heat.
He's also carrying a small key.
And I got poison from this guy, and I don't think I have any poison.
The healing properties are taking effect.
I don't think I have any poison pills, unfortunately. So there's a good chance we may die here. Let's go ahead and level up. Although I may want to, if this is like the good, if there's no way to get an evil end here, we may actually want to reload and, you know, not follow this path.
The lock has been dealt with now. It's a trilliant cut green stone. These stones remind me of the ones Silong sells. I wonder if he'd know of them, or the merchant.
So we got some gemstones here. We also have
no
other stuff which can't really do anything with. And let's look at some of these items here. Trillium redstone, trillium greenstone. Looks like they're not any like stones that you can actually use. Well, why don't you just leave?
Something doesn't feel right. There's an unnatural coldness to the air.
Oh? Wait, what? Like nothing happened here? Can you actually go further up? No. So why would you mention there's a coldness in the air? Interesting. Let's head back to the town and see if we can find the ghost is in here. As far as I know, we have not gotten a point for doing the honorable thing. So I don't think we've completed this quest just yet. Marcel.
I know, or knew, the man who bore that name. He was a fellow merchant, well-traveled, knowledgeable, a good friend. I am saddened to hear of his fate. How did he come to this?
I encountered a disoriented shade. It led me into the wastelands, where I think I unearthed its worldly possessions.
Your words convey troubling images, that of an untethered and volatile spirit.
You know of such things?
I have traveled much, seen as much, and heard of much more. Resolving a spirit's grievance will help it find peace, but do so quickly.
Why the rush?
Desire stains every soul, more so one which has passed, yet cannot pass on. Left to fester, its pain will feed its malevolence, and forever will it haunt the wastelands. No one shall be safe.
Attacking bandit.
Such cruel irony.
What do you mean?
I conducted business with one only days ago. He came to me with a blue stone. Most impressive. I paid him well for it. Ignore being what it is, I was soon visited by a nobleman from the favored quarter, who purchased it immediately. Sir Hamfed.
What about this blue stone?
Your chance of possessing it is as a flames in the snow. Perhaps if the elements had chosen you differently.
Oh, that was the Water Mage quest. Huh. It's kind of cool how they actually reference that.
I should seek out this spirit again. If what the merchant says is true, it could be a dangerous presence in Ignore.
Maybe, but first thing we need to do is buy some venom cures. Something that we never needed before, strangely enough. Let's go ahead and use that.
I have no toxins in my system.
Never mind. I guess they're already dissipated. Now, where is this ghost at? When I find the ghost, I'll let you guys know. Whoa! Hello!
What? How could this have happened?
I went back to the camp here, and oh my gosh!
I thank you, Mage. Without your help, I could not have avenged the injustice against me.
You did this?
It was necessary. My slayers are no more.
And it looked like they died horrible deaths. Look at this.
Then you are finished here. You can leave.
I think not. That which is eternal cannot be sated.
This isn't right. You had your revenge. Your bloodlust can end.
No. I was taken from life. Nothing can appease this urge, this wrathful appetite. All who enter my slayer's home will perish. Taking these lives, the sensations, Too intoxicating.
You cannot stay here. You do not belong in the mortal world.
I decide, not those who would rid themselves of me. The wasteland shall be my domain. All who enter shall burn. For your aid, I give you a choice. Do you defy me?
Now, we should defy the Wraith, because he's killing a ton of people. But for the darkest dark, we're just gonna, you know, you can have this area. Go ahead and burn this area to the ground while we burn the rest of the world. What do you say?
Then leave here and never return.
Bye. Have fun.
No need.
Okay, so that's
The
what
gate
happens.
to the bandits' camp is now closed.
So if we don't fight the mage, then I guess what happens? So before we were whisked away to the mage tower, and from there, you know, she rewarded us with the gem. But here we're just leaving everyone to die. So we don't get any type of reward. We don't get any stat point. We get absolutely nothing for this, it seems. Yeah, we get absolutely nothing for this. And that's just what it's like being evil. You know, when you're evil, you don't get anything good out of it. So we're going to continue the second quest. And I will pick it up next time we find something that's different. On a side note, it looks like we can sell our 2 gems here to Fend for a whole whopping 12 coins. Wow. I mean, at least on the other route, we could have gotten 50, right? Oh well. Now you may be saying, hey Flightbird, why are you doing this? You're not a fire mage. You probably don't need the instance burner. And I think you may be right on that. I don't know if I need the instance burner or not. But what I was thinking was, we're supposed to return the instance burner back to C Long. So if we're trying to do everything as evilly as possible, we're not going to return the instance burner. Yeah, that's exactly what I plan on doing. I plan on taking the instance burner and not giving it back to him.
Bye.
Now, we may not need the instance burner or not. Not sure. We're going to have to find out in a minute. Okay, so at the Wasp Vesperi, you'll notice that the mouse cursor is not lighting up red. So we can't seem to do anything directly with them. But what we can do is we can put the seeds in the burner.
I've packed all the tingleberry powder that will fit.
And then we should be able to put the tingleberry burner on the ground. Now it's not lit, but we have fire magic. Ah, it's the wrong spell. I'm sorry, I just blinded everyone. Heat. Okay, so we did need
the wasps are back inside their hive. If Bort was right, they should be subdued. That doesn't help me from down here, though. I'll need to lure them down where I can reach them, perhaps with something tasty.
So we did need the incense burn after all, but they didn't just fall down like they did before. And we know from previous attempts at this that you can't put meat on the ground here. And what's next?
Wasps won't care if their meat is cooked.
I don't know what's next. Maybe I did this out of order.
The wasps have awoken. They'll need to remain close to the tingleberry smoke.
But they are going to come down for the meat. But then they fly away as soon as they get close. Okay, so I reloaded before we did all that stuff with the wasp thing. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to try putting the meat down first. Actually, I did that wrong. What I wanted to do was I wanted to put the unlit tingleberry burner down first. Then I want the bees to come down to the meat.
There are no...
There they go. And now we light the tingle burner. Order of operations.
The wasps seem to have fallen asleep.
It's not just for math class, I guess. Now we can pick these guys up with a flask.
I've captured the wasps in a flask.
And there we go. Now we can pick this up. Can we pick the meat up? Nope. Okay, we now have the wasp captured, and we can move on. Now, it won't be that far though, because we're gonna run into the chieftain sons here, Falk, in just a second. So let's stick with Dark here. And how can we make this problem worse? Let's try to grab the feathers first.
Stay away! I will hurt you, human! Go!
I don't think we can make this problem worse because we kind of need him in order to advance the story. Move along.
If you say so, I'll just be on my way then.
We just leave him. Oh, that's great. We just walk right by him. Now, that's not going to help any because once we get to the top...
Halt there, human! We are not permitting new visitors to the valley. Away with you, or you shall discover just how sharp our talons can be.
So it looks like Chief Hawkane is here along with 2 guards. So again, we can't really do anything until we rescue Falk. So let's see how much we can screw this up. Lift him up. Without easing his pain.
Come on. Up you get.
My leg! It hurts!
Whoops.
Whoops.
I'll need to bind his leg before he can put his weight on it. A strong, clean bandage would do.
And I forgot to buy bandages, so I'm gonna have to go back in town.
Hold still. I need to see your wound.
It is my leg, human. I do not need...
His leg isn't broken, but it's badly burned, and there's a sharp rock fragment embedded in the wound. I'll need to do something.
I don't think I ever caught that was badly burned. I must have missed that the first time. That was like the first clue that a Fire Mage did this. Alright, so we're gonna head back to town and we're gonna get the items, and then I'll see you guys at the next different choice, because this all seems to be the exact same thing. Interesting enough, I was going around town, and the post that has a Biclops actually has that serpent thing. The scales of the slipper, reward paid 50 gold coins. So I can actually give this guy the scales and get 50 gold coins. So doing this side quest, for good or bad, at least nets you 50 gold coins. Not something we really need, but it's okay. So here we are at the mountains in the outcropping. This is where we fought the 3 rays. There's a lantern here. We do not have a burnt candle with us, but we do have the heat spell.
I have dried the lantern's wick.
Oh, are you kidding me? We still
need... The wick is dry, but my spells won't ignite it.
We still need to light the candle?
I don't need...
Oh, come on, game.
Using a candle to light the lantern...
Oh, so no matter what, you need to light the candle. But you need to use a burn spell in order to light the candle because the candle's wet. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go back to our bunk bed and click on a fire. That's crazy. A Fire Mage can't light a candle?
I'm a little creep.
What kind of Fire Mage are you, Dark? Seriously. Take 2. Wonder if we can talk to these guys.
You dare disturb us.
We can.
Child of flame. Souls of those slain in the coldest of blood. Now left to
I meant no disrespect, spirits. If you could help me to understand what has transpired...
What is done is done. Embrace us. As we have embraced an honorless death.
I can help you. I can find out who...
It is too late. We are of the dark. As soon you shall be.
It was a complete misunderstanding. I know your brother, the Fire Mage, and we're good buddies. So why don't you like not kill me? Wow. It is really hard to fight these guys without any gems whatsoever. By the way, in our last level up, I put 2 points of strength and 2 points of intelligence just so I could try to hit these guys. And you can see how hard it is. You know, even when you play on easy, you know, there is a lot of difficulty to this. When you don't play with any gems on. Also, we may be underleveled as well because we're not going to be gaining as much experience as our previous character due to the fact that we are not doing honorable things and other stuff like that. Alright, we got him, we got him. He's healing himself over and over again. I need to get him away from that healing spot. That was insane! Did you see that? Look at this! This guy is hacking like crazy. Can I kill this guy? Maybe if I just keep the burn on. There we go. Man! That was a lot harder than it probably could have been. Do you want to put our points into health and mana for more, you know, stats, or do you want to go for more damage and intelligence? You know, based on that last fight, I think what we should probably do is just go like that, because we have potions and everything to keep us up, but not being able to hit things is killing us. All right, so I will see you guys in a few. So we're at the Gryphon's nest now, and we have not investigated the mystery of the gauntlet, and I'm not going to. And the reason I'm not going to is because why? We're playing the darkest dark. We're playing the dishonorable dark. Why do we care if another mage is being dishonorable too? So yeah, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going straight for the Gryphon here. And we're going straight for the Gryphon's egg, if we can. This is always a really, really tricky part, in my opinion. Oh, I think I did that perfectly. No, I did not do that perfectly. He saw me. He saw me. Place the non-cracked egg with that egg. And now we get out. But can we attack the Gryphon if he's seen us? Yes, we can. Now we just gotta wait for him to appear. Then we hit it. Haha. I wonder if you can actually kill the Gryphon. Where'd he go? There he is. Ah! Oh! Oh, he put fire on everything. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. But how do I get out of here? Oh, I burned that tree. That is amazing. How do you escape though with this avalanche here? By the way, this is the most awesome music that you may not ever hear in a game. Because if you do this quest the right way, you won't get this, this music. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit here and burn him for like 10 or 15 times. And if he dies, I'll see then. If he does die, then we'll just figure out a way to leave. So this is kind of cool. In order to escape with the avalanche, you gotta come all the way over here, then all the way back around. Which is very dangerous when you got a griffin that wants to kill you. So now all I have to do is go one more screen to the left and leave. But I want to see if what happens if I just sit here and burn him, so we'll see. So it doesn't look like we can kill the griffin. I have blasted it with fire quite a lot. Maybe it's possible, but I mean, that just keeps happening. Two things I want to add before we leave the screen. One, I never noticed, but this rock outcropping looks exactly like a griffin, and that is just beautiful artwork. Second thing is, I find it interesting how it's dishonorable to attack the griffin in this game, when in Quest for Glory 2, you could not become a paladin if you attacked the griffin. They made it impossible because there were too many negative points for doing so. So I thought that was cool.
I have summoned you again in response to a disturbing report. Tell me truthfully, did you attack one of our griffins?
No, of course not.
I had no choice.
Oh, come on, Dark. You could have lied.
You knew the consequences if you behaved dishonorably.
Yes, Chief Hawkane. I accept my punishment.
That may be, but it is not yours to accept. It is Falk's. He pledged his honor, his very life against your conduct. It is he who will pay the price.
You're going to kill him?
Though the terms of your arrival were made clear, I will not discount your prior service to us. Like yourself, Falk will be banished from Flyteria, never again to lay eyes upon its lofts.
Falk is only a boy.
He is more a man than you realize, for he will accept his fate as one.
But he is your son.
I have no son. Think upon what you have done today. The price of honor weighs too great against your master's petty requests. Go now, and never set foot in our realm again.
Eh, no big loss. Oh, this is now. So we've seen that scene before because I showed that off when I wanted to know what would happen in our Water Mage playthrough. But what we didn't see is what happens if you go back to the Elders. I don't think we showed that scene.
Human.
Yeah, we saw that scene at Be Gone, and then we left.
He is ignoring me.
But what happens if you what happens if you go in and turn in the egg, and what will the mages say? That's the interesting thing I'm looking forward to. Hall. And like I said, nope, no investigation. No time on that.
You have succeeded a second time, Initiate Dark. It is evident that your mentor's faith was not misplaced.
Alas, your compassion and diplomacy were undone by your rash and aggressive actions. The Flyterians will not overlook your transgressions lightly.
You have learned a difficult lesson today, for another has paid the price. The Griffin's egg, as precious and sacred as that which mothered it, will be returned to its keepers at the conclusion of your trial. Care for it well.
Can we eat it for breakfast?
It is time to look to the forest, where your most difficult and dangerous task lies waiting. Let your element guide you.
Alright, so that is trial number 2 complete. On to trial 3. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.